The guys are here, we're here, you're here, and it does look like the rest of the gang has found their way here. And here we go with the winning formula for writing emails that we use all the time. Let's start with the great big lie. You've heard it a million times. The money is in the list. Now, that's not the lie exactly. That is true. The money is in the list. The lie is how easy the gurus tell you getting money out of your list is going to be. It's not this simple money tree that you can go to anytime you want and pick money off of. Getting your market to not only open your emails is one big hurdle, but then to get them to read them is another, and the biggest hurdle of all is getting them to buy from you. And that's probably the biggest problem. You got spam filters are blocking your messages. Your competitors are competing for your market's attention because let's remember, they're not just on your list, they're on everybody's list. And because of that, because they're on everybody's list, jaded customers have seen everything. There's almost no way to shock people into opening your emails. So now what's the solution? How do you get past all of the problem? Well, you need persuasive email marketing to unlock the money that is in the list. So like I said, the lie isn't that the money is in the list. It's there. The lie is just about how easy it is to get it. It is locked up, and you've got to get it out of them. So I'm going to give you my 7-step email marketing formula. This I've been using for years, but just realized was a formula this morning. So here we go. Step 1, isolate your message. Where are you trying to take the email? And by the way, let me tell you now, these are steps. Literally do them in this order in order to do this right. You want to figure out what you're trying to do with this email, where you're trying to go. In many cases, you're trying to go to some sort of pre-planned mini email course or something where you're a newsletter, something you're trying to get to that has a topic to it. So let's say, for instance, okay, here's an example. You need to deliver a lesson in today's email on how to groom your puppy. That's the lesson you need to get to. Step 2, find the story. This is the story that you can tell that will get you from an open email to the lesson you're trying to get to. So what we'll get from getting them to open the email and segue from that to getting them to be talking about grooming their puppy. Well, here we go. My puppy, Rocky, was the dumbest but most lovable dog ever. You know, when you're writing emails, it's natural to want to do it linearly and start from the top. But I'm going to ask you not to. I'm going to ask you to, if you want to follow the formula, I'm going to ask you to save your subject lines for the end. Wait till you're done writing the entire email and then go back and figure out subject lines. Now, of course, a very important thing is you want to stand out from all the competition. So let's see. We quickly threw together a couple quick ones in here now. Okay. So now I want you to know, Gabby, we love you, and so don't get offended too much by this. But I'm gonna first of all let me get Gabby out here. I'm gonna make you talk to us, Gabby.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Gabby. By the way, I just gotta tell you.
Hey.
Um, uh, and again, you know we love you, right?
Okay.
This is among the worst marketing videos we've ever watched. It's so bad. I'm sorry to say. I want the people, I mean, and don't be offended, please. We really love you. But I want everybody on this call to go to this address, and you want to save this as how not to make a marketing video. But this is good. Here's the good news, Gabby. There's only one place to go from here. Now, let me ask you, how'd you make the video? I'm going to put this on without the volume because you can't hear it anyway. But I'm going to let everybody see it as it's playing. And it's going to be choppy for you. But I want to know, what did you use to make the video?
PowerPoint.
Okay,
and
you
then
made...
I used a converter.
Okay.
A video converter.
Okay. I want to first say that the actual video itself is not really bad. I do think you have a little bit too much going on with the photos all over the place. I would probably say, like, for instance, find a photo for each section. Like, for instance, see this woman with her arms up right here? Let's say you kept her on that slide for a while and had her be on, like, maybe 8 slides in a row. Don't change them so often. There's no need to change it with every slide. And have some slides with no pictures on them. I mean, you don't want to be as insidious about it. You don't want to be as dirty about it. But the idea of when you can attach the word expert to a title and make people feel comfortable, when people are comfortable, they're more likely to buy, especially from a quote-unquote expert. Good one. So we're going to move on now to, I'm going to move on right now. I'm going to go to Mario, the new guy. I'm going to put him up second because Mario's got something that actually a lot of you may not know about. So we're going to go to Mario now. Go ahead, Mario.
All right, my site is composer.net. It gives you a what you see is what you get web page creator. It's similar to Dreamweaver, except it's free. The good thing is that it's incredibly easy to use, and it lets you get a website up without having any knowledge of HTML or anything. You just point and click, and you can set up a clean-looking sales page pretty easily.
Absolutely, and thanks, and welcome to the team. That was a great first outing. Everyone give a virtual round of applause to Mario for his first clam bake. Okay, now we're up with Ross Bowring, and Ross has something for us from a place called Gift Side Story.
Good job there, Mario. Gift Side Story is the site I've been waiting for my whole life. It's a concierge website which picks out gifts for you for anniversaries and birthdays for the women in your life, and it picks out more thoughtful gifts than just flowers and
more thoughtful gifts than any man would ever think of.
Well, honestly, more thoughtful gifts than I've ever given. But just being honest, in terms of marketing, I think it's a nice question to marketers. How are you serving your market in such a needed way? I mean,
there's something special that goes on this site, and I think a little bit of it kind of goes back to Shoe Dazzle also. But it's this idea of, let me just pose a hypothetical for you. Let's say you had a website that sold all the same stuff that this site sold, and every guy who went to each site, this site and the other site, every guy who went, let's say they bought something. Your site converted at 100%. When end of the day comes, which site you think is going to be putting more money in their pocket, this one or the one where guys just go shopping?